let's leave New Zealand behind and step into Middle-earth. Are you a Lord of the Rings fan or a Hobbit fan? Because if you are, you're definitely gonna want to watch this. Welcome to Hobbiton.
Good morning and welcome to our last full day here in New Zealand. But today we are doing something super exciting. Today we are going to be exploring Hobbiton and the movie set and doing something that I've been wanting to do for so long. I was a huge Lord of the Rings fan growing up. I cannot believe we're here right now. The drive here was so beautiful. It felt like a movie set all the way here. We're like in the middle of the country. The movie set is situated about 2 hours south of Auckland. But if you ever come to New Zealand, this is a must do, even if you aren't a fan, because just being out here, like the scenery is just absolutely breathtaking as usual. We're almost late, so let's get going.
First and foremost, they take you on a shuttle over to like the actual movie set. So we have to go wait in line for the shuttle 5 minutes before it comes. So that means that we are late, as always. You excited, babe?
I'm very excited. I'm so excited that I'm not sure if I should wear a jacket or not. That's so irrelevant to the day. We're going. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
But first we take a shuttle. I think it's very short, but they shuttle you to the movie set. I'm so ready. They're playing the music. Oh, this is super cool.
Welcome to Hobbiton. I just learned that I would make an excellent hobbit because hobbits were casted to be 5'4" and less, and I'm 5'2". So I would have made a great hobbit extra and wish I was one. And they do that because of the size of the hobbit like homes that are built into like these hills. You have to be like a certain size to be casted for it so that you look small amongst the bigger home. This might be like the most beautiful movie set, and it does not surprise me that they chose this place to be their movie set because it is remarkably, unbelievably green and beautiful, and we have like perfect blue skies for a day like today. This is so cool. Nick and I are not even like super huge Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit fans, but we are like totally loving this. It's absolutely beautiful and so much fun to see a movie set and hear the stories.
It's almost like they placed the clouds in the blue sky here for us today. It feels like a movie set. Like every hill we drove over to get here felt like we're being in the movie set. But you can see like their little gardens, their little houses, the little food that they have. But you have to do a guided tour. You could not come here on your own.
Okay, it is so interesting to hear the stories about all of the things that they've flown in, or like different kinds of trees, animals, plants, things that didn't exist here before the filming of Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. And they had so much attention to detail for like 15-second scenes. So like, for example, these trees behind me here, the fascinating thing about them is that they're like a specific tree that doesn't grow in this area, but they brought it out to this specific spot so that it could be part of a 15-second scene. He was also saying that there were 39 Hobbit homes that were built for Lord of the Ring, and then they created an extra 5 for the Hobbit. Well, the interesting thing about that is they thought they were going to use those 5 Hobbit homes for more of the filming, but they only ended up using those extra 5 Hobbit homes that they built for 30 seconds of the movie. It's just crazy. I love that attention to detail.
Those are the 5 extra Hobbit homes they built for the 30 seconds of film. That whole area. Crazy.
Can I help you with some bread?
Don't tempt me, Frodo. It's the line of the century right there.
You can't actually go into the homes. They're mostly just exterior films, and then they actually built sets in Wellington, which is in the southern part of the North Island, where they actually filmed the inside of the Hobbit homes.
So this tree right above me is the tree that's right above Bilbo Baggins' house, which is then in turn Frodo's house. But what's unique about this tree is it's completely fake. So they basically brought the tree in, puzzled it back together. Then when they came back to film again, the leaves were completely like not green at all. So they had to paint every single leaf, 300,000 of them in 3 days. Absolutely insane. The
Crazy.
Things they go through for probably like literally 2 minutes of actual film time for that tree.
They filmed for 12 days on set in Hobbiton for the Hobbit series. And for the Lord of the Rings series, they filmed in Hobbiton on the Hobbiton set for 3 months in total. So that's how long, like, this whole place was built for just like very minimal filming, since all the rest of the filming went all around New Zealand and even parts of the rest of the world. Imagine the filming, and you can imagine people on set and the hustle and bustle and the noises and the you can just like picture it. I don't know how else to describe it.
You just know what it feels like.
You just know what it feels like. Like, that's like, you can just picture it all happening right here, which is so cool.
Just the amber ale, please. Yeah. Go. Thank you.
And in true Hobbit form, we have our handy dandy ales, because Hobbits love their ale, they love their food, they love their parties, they love their farming, they love their pipeweed, they love their unassuming and quiet lives, except for the handful in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. But as part of this tour, you actually get to get an ale. There's like a couple of different options: a cider, an ale, a stout, and non-alcoholic beer, which is so fun. We actually had no idea that there was beer included with this, and we were like, absolutely. Amber ale at Hobbiton on a beautiful blue sky day. Does it get much better than this?
Also, as we drink our ale, something very fascinating. So in the first scene in The Lord of the Rings, during Bilbo's 11st birthday, aka his 111th birthday, they're having a huge party for him. And so what they actually did is they asked all of the locals around here if they like food and beer, and if they could drink for 3 days and eat, they can be an extra in that part of the movie. And the whole country showed up. What was fascinating is the beer was not only brewed for that scene, but also it was only 1%, so they could make it for 3 days of drinking.
We actually think this is a great place to come, even if you're not a huge Lord of the Rings fan or Hobbit fan.
It tells you like stories and like behind the scenes kind of things. It's pretty awesome.
We love that part.
Yeah.
And a lot of people on this tour actually haven't seen the movie.
Back on the bus.
And just 10 quick minutes later, we are back where the tour started. We hope you enjoyed this video exploring Hobbiton with us. Today is actually our last day here in New Zealand. We are so sad about it. The next video is going to be all about our 14-day camper van trip all around New Zealand. We're gonna give you our entire itinerary, our whole route. You're gonna see some beautiful landscape all around the south and the north part of the island. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, do all the things, and until next time, we will see you on the go. And they do that because of like the size of the sets that they create here. But they brought it out to this specific spot so that they, yeah.
Ready? So,
It's right behind you.
so it withered and it died. So then they built a carbon fiber. No.
Yeah, they built a fake tree.
Then they built a fake tree.
And just like that, 10 minutes later, we have made it back to the main place here where the tours start in Hobbiton, like in this part of, actually in our new,
Don't tempt me, Frodo.
I'm so proud.